Welcome back to Red Devils Report. Ruben Amorim is heading into another Premier League test at Old Trafford, and despite Wolves' terrible form, this is not a game Manchester United can take lightly. Injuries, suspensions, AFCON absentees, and yet one fan favourite is tipped to return to the starting Queensland. Today we're breaking down the predicted Man United in versus Wolves, why Amorim is forced into certain decisions, and which players must step up if United want all 3 points. Let's get into it. Manchester United welcome Wolves to Old Trafford on Tuesday night, with Ruben Amorim still navigating life with a thin squad and zero margin for error. Yes, Wolves are in relegation trouble. Yes, they've lost 16 of their last 18 league games, but this is the Premier League. And United have already shown this season that complacency can punish them quickly. Amorim knows this. That's why we're expecting control, discipline and experience in this starting offing, not rotation for the sake of it. Let's start in goal. Senne Lammens remains Manchester United's undisputed number one. Since arriving from Royal Antwerp, he's looked calm, commanding and far beyond his years. His clean sheet against Newcastle only reinforced Amorim's trust. There is zero debate here. Altay Bayindir isn't getting a look in. Lammens starts. Right centre-back, Leny Yoro. This is where the big talking point begins. Leny Yoro was dropped against Newcastle, but came off the bench and now looks set to return. Yes, his form has been inconsistent. Yes, he's still learning, but Amorim has made it clear he believes in Yoro. And let's be honest, United fans want him back in the mix eye. This is the fan favourite return everyone's talking about. Central centre-back Aiden Heaven, one of the quiet success stories. With Maguire and De Ligt injured, Aiden Heaven has stepped up massively. At just 19 years old, he's shown composure, positional awareness and bravery, exactly what Amorim values. After a full 90 minutes versus Newcastle, Heaven keeps his place. Left centre-back Lisandro Martinez, captain. This is where leadership comes in. Lisandro Martinez was outstanding last time out, aggressive, vocal and commanding. With Bruno Fernandes unavailable, Martinez is expected to wear the captain's armband again, and his presence is crucial. Against Wolves, United need control from the back, and Martinez gives you that. Right wing back, Patrick Dorgu. Patrick Dorgu has been a revelation. Energy, directness, fearlessness. Amorim used him higher up the pitch against Newcastle, and it worked. Whether it's a back three or tactical tweak mid-game, Dorgu starts, no question. Midfield pivot, Casemiro and Matheus Ugarte. This is where United either win or lose control. Casemiro returned from suspension but didn't play the full 90. Amorim managing his minutes carefully. And alongside him, Matheus Ugarte. With Bruno Fernandes and Kobbie Mainoo both unavailable, Ugarte becomes non-negotiable. He was solid against Newcastle, breaking play, covering ground, doing the dirty work. This midfield isn't flashy. It's about survival and structure. Left wing-back, Diogo Dalot. Not his best role, not his most consistent season, but Diogo Dalot remains Amorim's trusted option. With Dorgu on the right, Dalot balances things on the left. Defensively secure, tactically disciplined. Left forward, Matheus Cunha. This might be the most important player on the pitch. With Bryan Mbeumo away at AFCON, Mount injured and Bruno missing, Matheus Cunha becomes the creative hub. Against his former club, Cunha will be dropping deep, linking play, driving United forward. If United score, chances are Cunha is involved. Striker Benjamin Sesko. It hasn't clicked yet. 2 goals in 13 league games isn't enough, but context matters. Sesko is still adjusting, still learning the league, still finding chemistry. Against a struggling Wolves defence, this could be the night momentum finally shifts. Amorim sticks with him ahead of Xerxes because United need a focal point. Expect United to control possession, use wing-backs aggressively, protect the midfield pivot, press selectively, not recklessly. Wolves will sit deep. United must stay patient. Score prediction: Manchester United 2-0 Wolves. Sesko to score. Cunha man of the match. That's our predicted Man United in zone. But what would you change? Drop your lineup in the comments, smash the like button and subscribe to Red Devils Report for daily United coverage. In other news, Manchester United are quietly preparing for their biggest midfield move in a decade. Not a loan, not a stopgap, not a short-term fix. A £100 million midfielder and described internally as ideal for Ruben Amorim. Personal terms already discussed. And now here's the key detail. Bayern Munich believe this player is heading to Old Trafford. Today we're breaking down why Manchester United are obsessed with Carlos Baleba, what Fabrizio Romano has just confirmed, why Bayern have stepped back, and why this deal could smash United's transfer record. Let's get into it. Forget the noise around attackers. If you speak to people close to the club, the message is clear. Manchester United's rebuild lives or dies in midfield. Right now, Casemiro is ageing. Eriksen is transitional. Mount is injury uncertain. And even Kobbie Mainoo, as brilliant as he is, cannot carry a midfield alone. United's hierarchy and Ruben Amorim are aligned on one thing. Any midfielder signed must be elite, long-term and system-defining. No loans, no compromises. That's why three names dominate every internal discussion. Carlos Baleba, Adam Wharton, Elliot Anderson. And among them, Baleba is viewed as something different. This story only matters because of who confirmed it. Fabrizio Romano. Romano has revealed that Manchester United have never stopped discussing Carlos Baleba internally, not since last summer. In fact, he confirmed something massive. Personal terms were already agreed last summer. Let that sink in. United didn't just scout Baleba. They didn't just admire him. They went deep enough to agree terms with the player. Romano said, Man United, I can guarantee, have not stopped discussing Carlos Baleba internally. He is still seen as an ideal solution by Ruben Amorim and the club. That word matters. Ideal, not optional, not one of many. Ideal. Carlos Baleba is not flashy, and that's exactly why elite clubs love him. He is physically dominant, positionally disciplined, aggressive in duels, comfortable receiving under pressure. At Brighton, he plays the role modern managers crave, the chaos controller. He breaks transitions, he eats ground, he protects defenders, he allows creators to breathe. In Amorim's system, Baleba would be the midfield anchor, the defensive stabiliser, the tempo enforcer. He is the player that makes systems work. That's why United see him as foundational, not complementary. Brighton value Carlos Baleba at £100 million. Yes, 100 million. That would smash United's transfer record, surpass the Paul Pogba deal, send shockwaves across the league. So why are United still pushing? Because this is not a gamble in their eyes. This is Premier League proven, 21 years old, built for physical leagues, system ready. United don't see £100 million. They see a 7 to 10 year midfield cornerstone, leadership potential, a player who grows with Mainoo. This is a structural signing, not a headline one. This is where the story turns serious. There were real rumours about Bayern Munich in December. Normally, when Bayern enter a race, prices inflate, deals accelerate, clubs panic. But Romano poured cold water on it. He confirmed, Bayern are not working on a deal for Baleba. They feel the player wants to stay in England and last summer wanted to go to Man United. That's massive. Bayern aren't backing out due to money. They're backing out because the player's preference is clear. And when Bayern believe a player is leaning elsewhere, they step away. That tells you everything. Romano was clear, January is unlikely. Brighton do not sell mid-season unless replacement is secured, price is fully met, timing suits them. But here's the key detail. Manchester United remain in constant contact. Not monitoring, not waiting, contact. This means the deal is warm. The player is engaged. United are ready to move the moment Brighton open the door. This is a loaded gun transfer. It fires when Brighton blink. This story tells you one thing above all else. Manchester United are planning properly again. They're not reacting. They're not chasing hype. They're not panicking. They identified Baleba, agreed personal terms, maintained contact, waited patiently, and now even Bayern believe he's heading to Old Trafford. If United land Carlos Baleba, it's not just a signing, it's a declaration of intent. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like and subscribe for daily Man United transfer intelligence, and let me know in the comments. Would you pay £100 million for Carlos Baleba, or should United prioritise Wharton or Anderson instead?